is it? Luke Cage season 1 review sessions. We've been doing 2 episodes each time. We're now on 9 and 10. It's been an awesome ride. I mean, I gotta say that she was right. The series itself, it took time to rev up, but when it started to rev up, like, it did not let down. And these last 2 episodes are nothing short of that. So episode 9 is called DWYCK. I'm not really sure what that actually means. But I have to say that this episode is actually pretty crazy as well, because they continuously to raise the stakes. And I think in any kind of superhero movie or show, there has to be a real threat. Like, I didn't think from looking at the show that there would ever be a threat against him. Mm-hmm. Like, he would never be in danger, but actually having him dying and, like, they're trying to figure out how to save him, and then they go and find the doctor to help create him. Mm-hmm. It brought back all these different kind of things that he didn't want to deal with. It's like stuff is being unearthed. Yeah. And, I don't know, what did you think about the episode?
Episode 9, I think, more so, I think the biggest pieces was like looking at Mariah's full, like her complete turn to the dark side, if you will. Yeah. Because after that, and then when she came to that meeting, and people was getting lit up, and she had like her strategy of how you make this work, it was just like, even Diamondback was like, hold up, we need to use her. Yeah. Like, really seeing her, like, bad guy character turn, like, all the way. Yeah. And episode 9 kind of does that for you, because for a lot of it, Luke is, like, gone. They're trying to, like, they go back between what's happening in Harlem currently and then trying to figure out how to fix him. Yeah. But the thing that gets you, was that episode 9? What? When you find out Willis is like, I am your brother. Was that 9?
No, it was the end of 8 where he said to him, like, I am your brother, you know what I'm saying? And Luke at the time, he was trying to figure out how does that work, you know? Yeah. So
episode 9 was really good. I still don't like Misty. I still don't like her. But because you could start to see her unraveling too, because it's like at this point so many things have happened. So she's trying to like wrap her head around it all, but she ain't one of my favorite characters just yet.
That's one of the biggest things you get to see with her is like her unraveling, her having to be dissected by somebody. And she was being pressed, like, because the guy basically was like, you know what I'm saying, like, what did you do? Why did you sit there and hurt Claire? Why did you sit there and, you know, betray what you say is your shield that you represent, you know? And it got to show, like, how really remorseful she really feels, how guarded she really is. And it delved deeper into her character. Regardless if I like her or not, she's committed to the actual character. I'll say that. I think she's doing a good job with the acting. I think she's committed to the role. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you like to hate her sometimes.
I don't like to hate her. I just don't like her.
But it is interesting to see how her art pulled from that point, because she got to understand something about herself she didn't know before. But either way, at the end of the episode with Luke at the very end, I was like, wow. Because I was sitting there trying to figure out how they're going to get this scrap metal out, and then for them to put him in acid to try to numb his skin enough to do it, I was like, this is going to end badly. And sure enough, it did. And that was a dope episode. I'll probably get that one like a 9 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed it. What would you get that one?
Man, yeah, I can't rate that one. Because I was like watching it and then coming back. I was watching it and then watching it, and I got the important parts, dog. I would come back. For me, honestly, that episode was actually mad long. Like, looking at the runtime, it was an hour and 5 minutes. It was long. Yeah. There was a lot going on. Just hit me with the highlights. Yeah. So I'm not gonna rate that one. Yeah. I'm gonna let it be.
Okay, alright, that's fair enough. I think probably the highlight for me was definitely, like you said, the table sequence with Diamondback just offing everybody.
I watched that part though. You realize Diamondback is crazy.
He's a crazy G. Real talk.
I don't know if I would call him a G, if you will.
I don't know, man.
I think he is a sociopath.
He's a biblical scholar, but he is a sociopath. Yes. But anyway.
They're crazy.
So anyway, going to the next episode.
Episode 10.
Take it personal. Ironically, the episode begins off with like Luke just dead. That was one of the biggest things that happened in the last episode. Is like he was dead, and like Claire was like,
stop for a second.
It's the same thing.
Okay, Pumpkin, go ahead.
But like Claire, quick on her feet, she said that and like took something, threw it in the acid, and electrocuted and jump started his heart back. Mm-hmm. And then they had to go through these different kind of procedures to try to figure out how to get the scrap metal out in time. And so thankfully, between her and the doctor, they were able to, you know, do what they needed to do. But the ramifications of him coming out, you know what I'm saying, what he found out about, you know, his wife, what he found out about, even everything in this episode was like unraveling all the different truths that we didn't know about Luke. And that he didn't know about himself, because him and Diamondback's connection is so much stronger than we realized, as well as with Reva. Like, I feel bad for Luke from an emotional standpoint, but I think it's refortifying him as a man, because he'd been going on this kind of high horse about his dad with Reva, thinking that everybody was perfect.
No.
They ain't perfect.
Reva been She wasn't right from jump. She was out here trying to get to know him so she could put him in an experiment.
Oh, Lord.
And his father was a Rolling Stone.
But anyway, so what did you think about Mariah in this episode, though?
Mariah's terrible. Okay, and it's one of those things like anyone who like does like these political conspiracy theories. This is like those are the things people think is like happening. Like seeing how this woman used all these bad things and like used it for her benefit. I'm like, you know, well, I was like in the first 2 episodes, you be like, dang, Cottonmouth is terrible. Oh no. His cousin, Mariah, she's worse because she knows what to say to get people behind her, even though she's a low down dirty dog.
Yeah. Like I think it really speaks volumes of her character that she can exist with a person like Diamondback. Like for her to be able to kind of like walk around, like that man kills everybody, and he left her alive because
she's smart.
Exactly, but I mean he almost killed Shades, but didn't kill her.
I know.
Like so that speaks volumes about her as a character, and then the way she's actually acting the character is really good. So, Misty keeps on, Lord knows.
Disappointed me, Misty.
I think the only problem I had about this episode was Misty's coordination with her captain when she found out who was behind the killing of the cop. Like, it was the death of a cop, and sure enough, you know, Diamondback was behind it. But when she found out about it, I was like, why didn't you say, all right, I have ID'd him. I have evidence on it. I've got a video. I don't understand why she didn't present that to her captain. Instead, she wants to take the gun to herself. And I don't know, man. And it put her in a compromising situation.
And then Luke gotta save her. After all she done, after all she been doing, now he gotta come and save her.
But
see,
that speaks volumes of him as a character.
I mean, he's great. But you know what? I hope we got 3 episodes left?
We got 3.
Mercedes better get on the Luke Cage bandwagon because ain't nobody got time for her and all her foolishness.
If she don't die.
She not gonna die. But you know who I feel like is gonna die?
Mariah?
Yes.
Anyway,
predictions.
What do you get this rating for this episode?
Yo, 9.5 for sure.
It was good. It was really good. This is another one that I'll give a 10, just because a lot of the revelations and the twists was like crazy. And I feel like it lays a big platform for what's happening next. What more could happen?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all enjoyed this review. Keep it locked. JBS, we ain't gonna stop. Y'all have a blessed one.
Apparently we're not stopping. Apparently we're watching all the rest of them. No stopping.
Alright, love y'all. Peace.